I wasted 6 years failing at everything I tried to build. Today, I broke down in front of my dad, and his words changed everything. Rihanna. I started noticing a group. There were about 10 of them, men and women varying ages, but they all shared the same cadaverous aesthetic. Gray skin, sudden and excessive thinness, trembling hands, and that dead fish stare. They always arrived between 3 and 3:30 a.m. They didn't speak to me. They didn't use their fingerprint at the turnstile, which was against the rules, but the system seemed to release them automatically. They went straight to the spinning room, typed in the password, and disappeared inside for exactly 1 hour. None of them touched the weights. None of them drank water. They walked in, and they crawled out, leaning on the walls, soaked in a sweat that looked oily. I tried to talk to Kleber at the shift change, at 6 a.m. Kleber, what's going on in the bike room? I asked, grabbing my backpack. The night crew is using it, but the sign says maintenance. And Mariana, man, she's sick. She lost weight way too fast. Kleber was drinking his whey protein, scrolling on his phone. He didn't even look up. It's a high-performance group, Danilo. New franchise protocol, metabolic hit, elite stuff. Don't worry about it. They pay for a black diamond plan. But they look like crack addicts, Kleber. Seriously, their skin is melting off. And what does that smell? It's efficiency, Kleber shouted, his voice muffled by the mask. They signed the contract, Danilo. They wanted to lose 10 kilos in a week. They begged for this. I'm just giving them what they asked for. The gas raises their basal body temperature to 40 degrees. They burn 5,000 calories an hour sitting there. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it cooks the internal organs a little bit. But look at her. He pointed to a woman in the second row. She was skeletal. She walked in here wearing a size 14 on Monday. Today is Friday and she's a size 4. Her project summer is done. Who cares if she needs dialysis for the rest of her life? She'll look skinny in a bikini. You're sick. I tried to punch him. It was a mistake. I had been breathing that toxic air for 2 minutes. My strength was gone. My punch was slow. Pathetic. Kleber just grabbed my arm and shoved me. I fell onto the rubber floor. The floor was hot. It burned my hand. I saw Mariana looking at me. A tear of blood ran down under her mask. She mouthed something. I read her lips. Kill me. I stood up, stumbling, and ran for the door. I needed to call the police. I needed to get out of that oven. I grabbed the handle. Locked. The session isn't over, Danilo, Kleber said, typing something on the tablet. The locks are automatic. They only open when the thermal cycle ends. 30 minutes left. I heard a mechanical click come from the ceiling. The hissing of the gas got louder. And since you're here, and you've seen the franchise's trade secret, I think you need a workout too. You've been looking a little bloated, Danilo. Too much beer over the holidays? I felt my throat close up. The air was turning yellow. Kleber walked toward me. He wasn't going to put me on a bike. He didn't need to. Just being in that room was enough. DNP in gaseous form is absorbed through the skin and mucous membranes, Kleber explained, as if giving a biomechanics lecture. Without the mask, you'll absorb a lethal dose in, let's say, 10 minutes. Your temperature will rise to 42 degrees. Your proteins will denature. Your brain will cook inside your skull. It's a quick death, but hot. I ran to the windows covered with brown paper. I pounded on the glass. Double-tempered glass. Unbreakable without a hammer. I screamed for help. But who would hear? The gym was empty.